And the San Diego Padres wrapping up a 3 exclusively from the stretch. David Morgan, his first major league start here on Sunday Night Baseball, taking on the Rangers. Josh Smith lifts the first pitch foul, out of play.
You know, it's a
perfect night for baseball. 70 degrees here at Petco Park in San Diego. Smith slices one off. That's out of play, and it's quickly 0-2.
Those have been the pitches he'll lean on. Two great breaking balls off of that dynamic fastball.
Ball one up high. Jim Wolf called a ball. So you're saying Jim Wolf hits the weight room?
yes.
1-2. Just getting a piece of it, and Josh Smith stays alive. Stumbled into pitching. Smith fights it off. 1-2. And Smith lays off. 2 balls, 2 strikes. There was 98.
Use the breaking balls off of that.
The 2-2. And Smith lines it the other way toward the line. That's a hit. Over to cut it off is Gavin Sheets. A wide turn. And that's how our ball game begins. Going the other streak, snapping the Texas win last night. And he swings right through a curve. It's strike 1. And the 1-strike pitch. Seager lines it to right, over toward the line. And Tatis plays it off the wall. It gets by him, rolls along the warning track. Josh Smith flying around third, and Corey Seager an RBI double. And 2 batters in. Second here is Marcus Semien. 234, 9 home runs for Semien. He swings through a 97-mile-an-hour fastball for strike.
Else. If you can't hit the fastball, you're in a lot of trouble.
Semien takes called strike 0-2, and like fouled away by Semien. And so Marcus has 4 grounded foul by Semien, and I like to poke Marcus a bit about David Morgan, the 2-strike pitch, and Semien lays off a fastball that's outside.
Bob Melvin once told me the most.
1-2. Semien chasing the slider. Runner at second, 1 out. Seager the RBI double, the early lead for the Rangers as Garcia flares one over toward the right field line, and a hit for Garcia. Seager had to hold to make sure it. Here is Carter, a 22-year-old, just came off the bereavement list on Friday for the Rangers. And he was late on a fastball from David Morgan so far for Carter, where he started the year at AAA Round Rock. In early May, the Rangers brought him up, then went on the injured list. The 1-1 pitch, bounding ball, backhanded. Luis Ariz comes home, and they get the 13 homers, and Langford takes a strike. 23-year-old Wyatt Langford. He made a couple brilliant catches last night.
And base running too. Corey Seager told school, and he runs like a deer.
Morgan's 1-1. That one's fouled away. 1-2 the count on Langford. The 1-2. And that one's tapped toward third, but wide of the bag, foul. The count hold. And he fouled it off his front foot. And we'll do it again, 1-2. And I want to get this note in on Morgan. Inspired David Morgan, who had a very close connection with John Altobello. 2. And the 2020 season, of course, was the COVID year. He pitched in front of cardboard cutouts, no fans. And so.
How great is that?
Pretty cool. Pitch. And Diego. There is activity already in the Padres bullpen. And the 3-2, and that's just off the outside. They're loaded. And switch hitter batting for the left. Base is full, 2 outs. Heim, a former All-Star, 8 homers this year. And that's fouled back by Jonah Heim, who has split the catching duty. Pitch number 30 for David Morgan. And the 1-strike pitch is high. 1 ball, 1 strike on Heim. Career with the bases full. The 1-1. And that one's fouled off by Heim. And it's interesting also to note because the Padres, no problem. The 1-2. Line drive and a diving stop at second. 2-pick overall in the draft when he came out of Vandy. Fernando Tatis Jr. leads it off. And Leiter missing with ball one. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. Another fastball from Leiter.
A lot more.
And it just missed to Tatis as Leiter bit. And that's a strike to Tatis.
And the Rangers are trying to watch his chase.
Line drive to center. And that sinks in front of Evan Carter, and a leadoff single and a start. Tatis a threat to run as Leiter misses outside, ball one. Tatis, by the way, 8th in the National League with 18 steals.
4 games, he's really struggling, but he's such a good hitter. He's coming out of this.
Fouled off and finished 2nd in the National League Rookie of the Year voting to Paul Skeens last year. And
Merrill's such a great eye. He's chasing more out of the zone. A lot of times you do that when you're trying to make something happen.
So his favorite play
that he dealt with on a freak play in Arizona, and it's fouled straight back by Merrill. Did have an RBI single here last. First, Jake Berger holding him. And a swing and a miss at a high slider from Leiter.
Mark, he's always wanted to hit.
Swing and a miss at the sinker from Leiter. And it's 0-1 at third base. And he bounces that one foul up the third base side.
So if baseman ever. At home, perfect.
On your birthday.
Check swing on appeal. No, he did not.
He's getting better as he gets older.
Lays off, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Count on Matula. Gold gloves and a platinum glove, so the ability in the field as well at the plate, and there's no doubt. And he chases the changeup. And the strikeout for Luis Ariz, the average up to 290 now for Ariz, who had 4 hits last night. And he got off to a slow start. 6 for 9 with an RBI in this series. Tatis at first. The 1-0 pitch from Leiter. This one skied out of play.
Ariz has 72 at bats with runners in scoring position this year.
Doesn't care so much about the slug. Situationally understands the game.
Lifts this one, pushing toward the Rangers dugout.
Haven't had the guys in the right spots be able to produce RBIs.
2-2. Line drive to right, sinking in front of Garcia. Tatis stops at second base, and Luis Ariz.
A lot of good pitching, but not like the pitching we see today.
Sheets takes way upstairs. He signed a minor league deal in the offseason, and
$6 million.
And that's a strike at the knees as Sheets was cheating of the first. 3-1. And Sheets pops this one out of play. It's now a full count here with 2-2.
He says, I got to do better than that.
Drilled deep but foul. Go back to the infield. Again the 3-2, and it's fouled straight back by Sheets.
I wonder how hard that
pitch of the at-bat to Sheets. The runners go, and it's ball 4. They're loaded for San Diego. 1 for 11 this year with the bases full. And he takes ball 1, and abduction wasn't. And recently he's been getting rewarded for all those hard hit balls as he takes a strike from Leiter. Looking for his first hit of this series. He is 0 for 9. And he was fooled by Leiter with the slider. And it's 1-2. Rise at second, Sheets aboard at first. Leiter, the 1-2. That's off the outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Is Seager an RBI double?
That's where they've suffered the most, right here.
In the air, center field. Going back on it is Carter. He's onto the track and halfway.